Black History Month continues. One Milwaukee building contains centuries of stories. America's Black Holocaust Museum will reopen to the public next weekend. The museum's president and CEO, Dr. Robert Davis, joins us this morning. Dr. Davis, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you too. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Let's talk about what the reopening of America's Black Holocaust Museum really means for the community.
So first of all, thanks for having us. And I want to say that the museum is distinguished, and I'm distinguished to serve as the president and CEO of the America's Black Holocaust Museum. The museum is distinguished because we were founded by Dr. James Cameron. And Dr. Cameron is one of the only known survivors of a public lynching at the age of 16 years old. And the only person to write a book about his life. As you can imagine, the trajectory of his life changed because of that single solitary incident. And then he went on, and he's the only person to found a museum that's based on the disparities that we still suffer as African Americans and people of color in the United States because of colonialism, slavery, and Jim Crow. And so reemerging this museum in Bronzeville is extraordinarily important. As you and I have talked before, we were distinguished. Bronzeville was distinguished. The museum was distinguished as being one of the 52 places of change that should be visited by everybody in the world in 2022. And as you can imagine, because of the climate that we're in right now, it is most important that we have a museum that chronicles not Black history. And we kind of hope to change the narrative a little bit. It's not Black history, it's American history. It's just African Americans in American history.
And I know
that's really important.
Yeah, absolutely. I know the museum closed back in 2008, obviously due to some funding shortfall. So this is the first time that the museum is going to be reopened to the public since 2008. It opens next Friday on what would have been Dr. Cameron's 108th birthday. Tell us, what can folks expect out of this new museum once it opens?
So you're going to get about 500 years of information about America in a little less than 5,000 square feet initially. So we will walk you through and hope that we create these experiences, these interactive experiences that talk about the continent of Africa, where we all, and that's all human beings, have evolved from, to some significant events throughout world history. It was very important to Dr. Cameron to not just create a context where our existence as African Americans started as slaves. That's not it. A lot of commerce, a lot of trade routes, a lot of the economies that are developed and have been developed out of Western and Eastern Africa.
It's a lot of important
because Africa has all these natural resources. So you will then go through the African American experience in America through the lens and through the eyes of African Americans. Slave trade, neocolonialism, the economy of slavery, and then accomplishments of significant African Americans in Milwaukee.
Yeah, it's a lot to get to.
Civil rights.
It is a lot to get to, as you mentioned, in just about 500 years in a very small space, but it is in depth and it is pretty fantastic. Had an opportunity to be with you in the museum a couple of weeks ago. Really excited for folks in the community to see that. Again, the museum opens next Friday, officially 10 o'clock to the general public, but there is a 9 a.m. opening ceremony. And this week, don't miss our Project Community Black History Month special. We're taking you inside of the museum ahead of its grand reopening. You can join Toya Washington and I as we share that and more stories from Milwaukee's Black community. Again, that's Tuesday night at 6:30. Our thanks to Dr. Davis for joining us here.